Kevin, and fellow Toastmasters. Mila, you always have so much energy and compassion in your delivery with anything, especially with health. And I'm always excited to hear something that I never knew before. As far as your transitioning, I give you, is there such a thing as a Fluoride Plus? Because you rocked it. Your introduction, the way you transitioned into the body, it was just seamless. When you were giving your emotion and talking about motivational and heart disease, you blended everything together like it was a smoothie. I hope that was a good word. Anyway, as we keep going, the way you explain plant-based versus examples and carbs versus proteins was very, very informative. And it was very easy for me to understand, which is huge for having an audience where you're not really sure if everybody is plant-based or they're athletes. And the way that you were, I'll go back to the intro, where you got everybody's interest with the Olympics, because this is something that had just finished. And many of us, if nothing else, we were just watching and see how many medal counts we had. But you brought it into real world, and then your conclusion was just fabulous. You went from high carbs to rebuilding the body to balancing the diet and the exercise, healthy routines. But I gotta tell you, you succeeded in all of that. But my highlight was the way you transitioned with the slides. I mean, that was just so cool. I'm going to be watching your video because I know that's coming up in one of my speeches soon, because we can't always have that slide with our facial expressions on video, as we would if we had the board behind us, then we could point to different things. But it was awesome. It was awesome. My takeaway is I have to study your presentations and the way that you do it, because you hit every check mark, and I am honored, educated. Now I know what Craig and Hay are talking about. So thank you, Mila.